How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going for a 12-win event run. I'm looking to unlock an 85 to 89 overall diamond. So let's go ahead and hop right into this gameplay. We're 3-0 in the bottom of the third inning, and we end up walking it off facing the gold Adam Ottavino, if I'm not mistaken. Could have been the diamond Rockies collection as well. In the next game, Reggie Jackson is starting this inning off with a 3-run shot. Finally hit a couple no-doubters with this Reggie Jackson, and his no-doubt animation is absolutely incredible. So I really like how he throws the bat, just stares at the home run. He's always been one of my favorite players to use in any MLB The Show that in years past. I didn't use him in last year's game because he was a 12-0 Battle Royale reward, and at the time that he came out, I didn't really feel like he was worth it to get when I had a bunch of other guys with higher vision, just as much power. But in this year's game, because he's available at early game cycle, this Reggie Jackson is amazing. Along with this Juan Soto. I'd say Juan Soto plays very similar to Reggie Jackson, kind of a budget Reggie Jackson in my opinion, because he does have very similar stats, not as much power against lefties, obviously, but similar fielding stats. He does have decent speed, but Reggie Jackson is unbelievable. I mean, multiple home runs, multiple no-doubters, a double off the wall with the bases loaded, and so far he's really carried the squad, him and along with Joey Gallo, Mike Trout, a variety of these guys. Josh Bell's also another one. I have some of these faces of the franchise diamonds, and they're certainly helping me in this event. I've played a few event games before this run, and here we're down by 1 run. The opponent gets something going here, a perfect hit line drive up the middle with Pete Alonso. But so far I've played a few of these event games. I ended up losing, faced the knuckleball pitcher a couple times, Ryan Fierbrand, and he's pretty good in the game. He's a glitchy card as usual. I wish they would take out the knuckleball pitcher, but I did end up putting him in my lineup just because I was trying to lower my overall anyway. And I figured, a common that if I had to go to him, if the opponent went to him, if I had to go to him because all my guys were tired, then I might as well. I mean, I faced him a handful of times in this event, and it is what it is. Sometimes that's what's going to happen, but you just have to be able to hit in these 3-inning games. That's the main thing. I wanted to focus on my offensive performance at the plate during this event. 3-0 swinging with Gary Sanchez, bases loaded. I mean, if he draws a walk there, that's just as good as that double. I'm able to score another run. But I'm always looking to be aggressive in those types of situations. Joey Gallo, one of the MVPs of this entire run. I would say the first couple of batters, my first 4 or 5 batters. Here's Juan Soto up once again. 2-0 count, swinging at a changeup. I was waiting for something on the lower inside half. He had been throwing off-speed pitches low in the zone for the most part, but I'm able to get a 7-2 lead. Now he goes with the fastball away, a sinker, good movement facing Taylor Rogers. That card is really good. He has 97 control along with pretty good walks per 9, so he is able to locate fairly well. I really like using that Taylor Rogers. He's one of my lefties that I have in the bullpen. But here's Reggie again in a different game, bottom of the first inning. So far we're able to get a couple wins here and there, get the run up to 5 or 6 in a row without losing. That's really where I'm looking to get the run before I lose a game if I'm going for a 12-win diamond. Obviously, in Battle Royale, if you're able to go 12-0, then you'll be able to unlock multiple diamonds and a flawless reward. In the event game, you can still lose and still unlock the diamond if you are able to win 12 games. And I like the fact that you can build your team. I always like strategizing and building my team, putting a bunch of commons on the bench and a couple in the bullpen as well as the starting rotation to lower that rating mod, try and get my ranked seasons team into the event, which is pretty much what I was able to do. If I'm able to get this 12-win run, I might sell the reward and pick up that Ty Cobb. I'm not quite sure, but it's not over yet. This opponent gets something going in the top of the third, hits a solo shot. I ended up winning this game 4-3. We got the last couple outs. We hop into the next one, and we have Joey Gallo leading it off, and he is smashing that one on a 2-2 count. The thing about playing 3-inning games in this event, the number one piece of advice I can give you is just work the count, because you really need to score each and every inning, or at least attempt to score each and every inning, because you have to have a good at-bat every single time, simply because you might only have 10 or 11 at-bats total, and the difference might be 1 solo shot, a 2-run homer. You get 2 base hits throughout the entire game, maybe draw a couple walks, and that's the difference. So you never know what can happen in these 3-inning games. No lead is ever safe in these things. I put up a video recently where I was unlocking Reggie Jackson. I scored 20 runs in one of these 3-inning games, and that's simply because you never know what can happen. The opponent can get something going. You can score 10 runs with 2 outs. You can score 15 runs with 8 outs remaining. You just never know. This happened. I have no idea why Alberto Mondesi did not make that play. That looked like a very easy play. 80 miles an hour off the bat. Then everything just started to go in my favor. I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of luck involved with some of this run. I mean, so far I had the home team for the most part. I never backed out if I wasn't the home team. I don't really like doing that. I like playing on the road. I like playing in other stadiums besides Ship It, since I have picked that as my home field for the most part of my MLB The Show career anyway, I would say. But I also like playing at Yankee Stadium. So we're on the road this time. We're in the top of the first inning. He ended up walking Mike Trout intentionally, just putting him on, and then walked Reggie Jackson on like 5 or 6 pitches, and Josh Bell goes deep. So that was my one hit. He ended up quitting. We get the 10th win in this entry, the 15th total win, and I think I only have 1 loss or so on this event. I've just forfeited the entries, trying to get a couple wins, trying to get some XP, trying to get a few packs here and there, but Joey Gallo in the 10th game. This is actually the 11th game. We're 10-0 right now, and he's clutching up with the leadoff homer. It's always big to have a good at bat in the first inning, get that early lead. And I also lined out with Juan Soto, the previous batter, to Gleyber Torres, but Gleyber Torres is picking us up with a perfect fly ball, no doubt, home run. Now we have Gary Sanchez up. He's going to smack one into the gap, but look at this play by Cody Bellinger. Center fielder, he clicks onto him at the last second, tumbles, and makes the grab. This opponent was also able to hit pretty well throughout this game. I felt like this was the toughest game of the run so far because, when you're 10-0, 11-0, you never know who you're going to match up with. That rating bar can just keep going. You can have an opponent from 0 to 2,500 max rating. You could match up with one of the best players in the entire event, or you can match up with someone who is just starting out their run. It's just hit or miss. You never really know. But we're 11-0 right now, going for the 12-win diamond, and I haven't really won any diamonds this year. I won a couple last year. MLB The Show 18 was the year I was able to really put a lot of time into events and Battle Royale. I ended up going 12-0 a couple times in Battle Royale, and I won, 20 diamonds or so in events in MLB The Show 18. Look at that throw right there. I have no idea what just happened. That ball teleported to the cutoff man, but I knew that he was going to get that relay in there, so I wasn't trying to advance. A perfect line drive with Mike Trout, but we need to get something going here in the first inning. I want to try and get a solid diamond reward. I need the stubs for my team. I'm not looking to spend any more money on the game. I'm looking to just play it. Maybe if there's a stub sale, I'll put another 20 bucks or so, but I'm really just looking to grind the game out now and try to unlock some stubs and diamonds by just playing and grinding. Maybe get this Felix Hernandez if we are able to get, a few more wins. But Juan Soto clutches up a 2-0 count. I chased that pitch a little bit. I was really under it, and it still goes out for a home run. So I'll take that for sure, especially given the circumstances. I have Michael Kopech in the game. Tried to go with all fastballs in this inning. I probably should have went to an off-speed pitch there, but I noticed that this guy was struggling with the fastball. I wanted to stick with it. I went to Charlie Morton, who has a few different fastballs, but look at Reggie Jackson on this play. Look at the range on Reggie. I did get a pretty good jump on that one. I reacted in the right direction. The previous one, I did not, and he did not catch the ball, obviously, but Joey Gallo is giving us more insurance runs. He left in Lee Smith after I had a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the second, and he left him in for the top of the third. Now, when you're playing in a 3-inning game, it's not the best strategy to leave in a relief pitcher for more than 1 inning, simply because as soon as they start that second inning, if they weren't in the yellow stamina, the yellow energy bar already, they definitely will be, and you can really get something going if you're waiting on a specific pitch. If you're waiting for something over the middle of the plate, he's definitely going to throw it. It's just a matter of time before he hangs one with bad feedback. But we go up 6-0. This opponent had 1 hit, and I felt like he was pretty early on in his run. He just quits out, so we do go 12-0. We get the 17th cumulative win, and I believe I need 40 for that Felix Hernandez. But we get Ketel Marte. If you notice at the bottom right there, it looks like this screen is a little bit different, but this is repeatable. I'll go ahead and forfeit the run. When you're at 12-0 or 12-1, all you do is press L1 and forfeit the run. You get your rewards right away, and I ended up selling Ketel Marte for about 29,000 stubs. After taxes, I got about 26,000 and some change. I purchased Ty Cobb off the market for 31,000, and I put him on the bench for my team. So thank you all for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and have a great day.